Frady when he is 12 years old, maybe even 15 years old. He's going to be a happy old timer sitting by the heater and enjoying his family. Okay? It's because he stays out of the road. He has been a survivor, and he will be a happy old timer. We're very glad that my kids will be maybe even married by the time Frady Cat has to go to the happy hunting ground. But we think he's going to be a happy old timer. What is the linking verb here? It's will be. Again, will is a helping verb, but you could substitute is for these. He is a happy old timer. The only thing that's changed, the helping verbs help change be into a different time. Helping verbs change the time of the main verbs. So will be is the linking verb phrase. Who will be? Frady Cat is a subject. Frady Cat will be what? Old timer, if he continues to stay out of the road, which we think he will. So this is the completer. And what does happy do? Happy is an adjective. It says what kind of old timer. He's not going to be a grumpy, grouchy, old curmudgeonly old timer. He's going to be a happy old timer. And remember that a, an, and the are articles. They come before the noun, a cat, a kitten, it should be an old timer if we're right next to it. But they can be interrupted in their nearness to the noun by an adjective. Okay? Well, let me tell you how we can organize these thoughts into diagramming. This is the way we diagram to solidify and get a graphic organizer of the idea of a linking verb and subject complement. Here's the water line. It's the first line I draw. And the sentence here is Frady is a circumspect cat. Frady is a circumspect cat. Okay, so I first draw the fishing line and I say what's happening. Well, nothing's really happening because this isn't an action verb, but is goes in the verb place on the diagram as well. And then I can say who is. Frady is. Frady is what? He's a cat. This line, though, needs to be slanted. When you have a linking verb, you automatically slant the line following it. In my class, I call it a ski ramp because it goes along with the metaphor of the water and the fishing line. And this word here is trying to get back to Frady. Its only function is to complete the sentence and to tell you more about Frady. It's a noun that does that. It equals cat. Okay? It's trying to get back here. So we show that. Grammarians have figured out that they can show that by making a line that goes back to show that that's a linking verb and a subject complement. Its only function is to rename Frady. It's just trying to get back there. And as usual, our friendly and powerful adjectives, circumspect, which tells you what kind of cat he is, goes underneath. It sinks. Okay, it is the main parts of the sentence. The subject, the linking verb, and the subject complement all float. But adjectives and adverbs sink. Also, articles sink. Little a has to get in here too. Here's another one to practice. He was a cautious kitten. From the very first minute we got him, we knew he was a cautious kitten. He took a long time to warm up to us. Here's the water. Here's my fishing line. He is the pronoun. stands in the place of Frady. Excuse me, I have erred. I have not followed my own rule. The first question you ask is, what's happening? And here, it's not what's happening, but it's who is being. And we're talking about Frady. He was. So, was, who was? He was. This is a subject. He was what? If I have a linking verb, I've got to have a diagonal line pointing back. Because kitten is the word that renames he, the pronoun. Okay? Cautious is an adjective, so it sinks. A is an article that also sinks. Let's flip again. He has been a survivor. What's happening? Has been. Who has been? He has been. He has been what? This is a subject completer. And we don't have an adjective here, we just have an article. He has been a survivor. Frady Cat will be a happy old timer. We will be cuddling him and having him sit on our chest, lie on our chest when we lie down on the couch for many a year to come. He is only 6 years old, and we think we'll have him another 6 years old. 6 years. So we draw our water line, we put in the fishing line, and we say, what's happening? And there's no action, there's just a state of being, will be. You could sum it up and say, he is. Okay? The verb, the linking verb and its helping verb could be replaced by is if you wanted to, which we don't, because we need the time of the future. We need the future tense. Okay? Who will be? Frady Cat. Frady Cat will be what? He will be an old-timer. Okay? He'll probably get all gray around the ears and purr more growly, but he'll be a happy old-timer. Happy is an adjective that describes what kind of old-timer he'll be. Okay? Why do I have a slanty line instead of a straight up and down line? Why do I have a ski ramp instead of a buoy? Because old-timer needs to get back. It replaces, could replace, and does rename Frady Cat. You could say old-timer will be Frady Cat. They could switch places, couldn't they? Okay? As you can tell from this lesson, I am proud of my cat. I am the proud owner of a survivor cat. I am proud. Proud describes me. What does am do? Am just says that I exist. I am. But it needs a completer. It's a linking verb. Is, am, wait a minute. Let's go back to them. Am is, are, was, were, be, being, been, become. Am is, are, was, were, be, being, been, become. Am is one of the linking verbs. Who am? It sounds weird to say, doesn't it? I am. I am. If you have a linking verb, you've got to have a slanty line. I am proud. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this episode of Frady the Cat, Frady and the Road. I am proud that my cat Frady stays out of the road.